I'm like at the bus stop going to school, and he was like, "Oh, why the screen off the window?" And I was like, "I don't know." And I didn't realize until I came back home that the bottle of lotion was next to the window.
Alright, Slash.
Not the greatest.
Yeah, Juju Morero made. Hide your tray, cause I'm on the way. Boppity fucking bop, okay? Put your hands on the wall, no face, no case.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? You already know what's up. I'm back with another video, and today you already know you already know I'm only here just to spread some tea. But first, let's get into the set it up, set it up. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we just want to get straight into it. When I tell you the tea is brewed, okay. When I say the tea is brewed, so basically, it's a little story that I like to tell people. But really, I'm not, like, I don't really like to tell people, but, like, let's just say I kept it to myself because, you know, he was DL, and I didn't really want to tell his business because it's like, he fine, he cute, you know, this and that, but, like, let's just start it off. So, first of all, I seen him on Tinder, right? And this was back in my Tinder days. Like, I felt like I was too scared to really walk up to dudes, even though, like, I knew they was gay. Like, I don't know, it's just something about me and dudes that just don't, like, it just don't come together, like, when we be out in public. So I started to get desperate. I was in my desperate days, and I just started messing with a bunch of dudes and stuff like that. And, like, when I tell you, I'm so done with it because it's like, I feel like my self-esteem just became lower and lower and lower every time I just decided to mess with a dude. Like, yeah, that was my Tinder days, and I just was like, you know, messing with a bunch of dudes and stuff like that. But I came across this one dude, and he broke my heart to the fullest, babes. When I tell you, he was so fine, he was so trade, and he was brown skin, and he was just so boy la la. Like,
Vegetables or fruit? And what does that make? Ketchup.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I really liked him. And it's like, this is my first time actually telling this story for real. Because I feel like when I tell other people the story, like, they don't really be listening to me for real. But they be thinking I'm, like, delusional and stuff like that. But it's like, okay, yes, he cut me out. But it's like, I feel like we had something. Yay. So, basically, it was this boy. I'm not going to say his name. But I am going to leave a picture of, like, what he looked like and stuff like that. So, if I was to basically describe, like, how he looked for real, I would say he looked like this. Like, brown skin, you know, tattoos, my type, like, something like that. But he was just giving trade. So basically, I texted him on Tinder, and he was like, "Oh," I was like, "No," cause like, okay, when I saw him, I thought he was straight, but I still was pushing my luck, cause it's like, why not? So you know me, I'm gonna push my luck because it's like, you just never know. You just never know. So, you know, I pressed that little heart because, baby, that's the type I like. That's the type I like, mama. Real talk. So I pressed like on him. I ain't care if he had a spouse, husband, wife, baby. I ain't care. I wasn't thinking about none of that. I was thinking about how he was going to sue me when I'm sounding a dumb, so gay. But yeah, so I was just thinking like, dang, like, I wonder how, like, what it's gonna be like, what he look like, what it sound like. For real, I was really thinking about that, but I'm over exaggerating, but I was just thinking like, dang, like, he really some hot stuff, like. So, you know, next thing you know, I get a text. I'm just like, you know, going through my little days, talking to all types. So basically, you know, he was just like, he swiped on me. And next thing you know, I look at my phone and it said match. And I'm like, match? About who? Because, I liked a bunch of people back in my days. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I didn't really know who they was really talking to. I had to press it. I pressed it. I was like, are you sure? I was like, but let me text him. He finna cut me off. This and that with you. Because around this time, I was really, like, insecure about myself. I was like, the boy don't like me. Because I don't know what it was, but it's like on Tinder, they was just playing too much. It's like all they had was a bunch of films on there. Like, where the dudes at? Where the dudes at? You know what I'm saying? But, like, yeah, so he was just, like, texting. And I was like, are you straight? And he was like, kinda. And I was like, what does that mean, Papi? What does that mean? So he was like, kinda this and that, woo. And I was like, okay. He was really dry. He was a dry texter. But it was the day before prom, and I was really, really hungry. Like, they had no food in the house because my parents, they basically had, left me to just, I don't know, they kind of left me like with no food for real because they was like going on a vacation and I was going like getting ready for prom and stuff like that. So that's a whole another thing. Like, we always just going on a vacation because for prom, like, yeah, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, so like I texted him and I was like, can you bring me some Chick-fil-A, this and that, woo. Like, can you bring me something to eat? Like, I'm really hungry, this and that. I just wanted to see if he would do it. And, like, of course, like, they're gonna come through for you. Like, of course. Like, it's me. I win. You lose. But yeah, so he had bought me some Chick-fil-A and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, he really got it. So, like, I'm just in the car, like, no, I didn't eat the Chick-fil-A in the car. Me and him, we was just chilling. We was chit-chatting, just, like, being cute and stuff like that. And I got in, okay, so when he pulled up, it was a Mercedes. It was a 2-door Mercedes, white, Benz, red seats. And I'm just like, damn, who is this? And when I tell you, I'm in the car, I get in looking like a hooker on the side of the road, but I'm really just outside of my house. It's just that, like, I lived in the country at the time, so, like, I literally had to, like, stand, like, on the side of the road next to my house, like, next to the mailbox, like, waiting for him because I don't want him to be there, and then, like, I gotta, like, walk all the way down the country road just to, like, see the boy. Like, because my driveway was, like, a mile. So, yeah, like, that's really what happened. Me and him, we was just, like, I get in the car. He's smoking. Like, he's smoking some weed. And I look at him. And that's the first time I ever, like, messed with a dude that, like, just looked it that straight. Like, talked it that straight and all that. Like, I'm in high school. The only dudes that I, like, it just be some goofy dudes, like, at school that be, like, gay. And, like, they be trying to mess with me and stuff like that. It don't be no dudes that just be, like, catching my eye for real. Like, it just be goofy dudes. Like, but he was different. To this day, I still feel like he don't win. Like, he different. Like, and I get in the car. Bro, what is this nag? Like, come on. But yeah, so I get in the car. And I look at him. Like, I'm like this. Okay, so I get in. And I'm just sitting pretty and petite. I look. And I was like, you sure you straight? When I say, I was like, no, this can't be. I'm thinking like fraud. And he was like, it's hard to explain this and that we do. And I'm like, okay, what you mean? Like, like, what you mean by that? And then he was basically like, oh, like sometimes I just like get lonely, this and that with you. And I'm like, okay. So I'm really just like intrigued because it's like I just never messed with a dude that was like straight. Like that just looked at real straight. And I'm like, is we even finna do something? He the type, he like only wanted head, but I told him I didn't do that. So y'all, let me tell you, okay, so this is what happened. So we having a conversation. This boy told me that he had 20 over like 20 bodies with girls. I had asked him, I was like, how many bodies you got with girls and how many bodies you got with boys? He said with boys, he never had sex with a boy before. I was basically like the first dude that like he had sex with. He only got head from like two dudes. And like I'm gay, so like he wouldn't lie to me. Like what he got to lose? You know what I'm saying? So it's like he said he only messed with like two dudes and it was like 20 some girls. So that's what like really got me to my theory that like when dudes had their fun with girls, that's when they realized that like, oh yeah, like I need something a little stronger. Then it's gonna get worse. And like the problem is it's like the problem comes when you just so unloyal to yourself. So it's like you kind of like get into this cycle of like dating girls, messing with dudes on the low. And it's like I hate when dudes do that when they get into that head because it's like if you just mess with me, like it could have just been one and done, like you know what I'm saying, wine and dine, like. But it's like you just don't want to come out. So that's that. But basically, we was just having a conversation, and at the time, I was messing with this dude, and I was being loyal to like this dude. I really liked him, but he kept getting mad at everything I did. So like, I wound up cheating on him, and that was my younger days. I would never do nothing like that now. But it's like, why did you do that? Like, he used to get mad if I simply just like breathe wrong. Like he just started getting mad at everything I did. And I'm not even gonna lie, when I was in high school, I used to play around too much. So it's like I understand why he like kept getting mad. I feel like he really did want me, but I just was playing too much. And like I messed up that opportunity big time. But yeah, so me and him, we was just like talking about how like he really loved his girl, but he just here because he's like, he just like getting lonely, I guess. And like that's why I be feeling like y'all girls need to just step up y'all game. Like y'all got y'all dudes feeling lonely. Like not it all in my bed. Like trying to want me to fill that void. Like I don't know. And a lot of people they'll get mad at me because I knew he had a girlfriend. But it's like he knew I had a boyfriend. What about he not even supposed to be messing with me in the first place. Like, why y'all mad at me because I mess with y'all dude? Like, that don't make no sense to me. But anywho, he was just saying that he get lonely from time to time and he just be needing something to fill that void. And then like he was like, cause he only listened to like trap music like Moneybag Yo, Boosie, and stuff like that. So me and him, we was just talking about like music and stuff like that. And what happened? Oh, basically like it was just strange. Like I feel like I was filling up the void that his girlfriend didn't, if that makes sense. Because even after that, like we still would like text from now and then, but like I guess he just felt like he couldn't really get too close to me. Cause like I started liking him too much. But that's pretty much what happened. Like he wanted it to be a one and done, but I'm like the wifey type. Like, I'm delusional. So I understand that. But basically, this is where the good part started coming in. Why this boy gonna talk about some, oh, like, cause I started playing some Drake and stuff. He was like, oh, like, yeah, you and my girlfriend, like, y'all listen to the same stuff, this and they will do. And I'm thinking, like, hold up. I'm nothing like that, bitch. I'm nothing like her. Don't even do that. Don't even. I'm nothing like her. But yeah, so me and him, we was just talking, and then I don't know how he wound up like being in my bed. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just chilling. The next thing you know, like, he just started doing too much. I'm like, okay. But yeah, it was like weird because it's like he liked me, but he didn't. It's like, why is you here if you don't like me for real? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing that didn't really like make sense to me because I'm sitting up here talking to this dude, but it seemed like he didn't want to get too close to me, but he wanted me. Like, he wanted all of me, but he didn't want nothing to do with me. Like, that's what didn't make no sense. Like, please, like, you confusing me. But yeah, so next thing you know, yada yada. I told him, turn that car off. Let's hop the fence and climb through this window, baby. Let's see what's really going on. So I didn't feel like walking all the way to the front to like get in the house. I had to sneak in because my brother, like, he had to watch the house at the time and stuff like that to make sure I wasn't sneaking through in. But it's like, I mean, be for real. Like, you think I'm going to listen? I don't care. I'm going to get mines. I always get mines. I'm ambitious. I'm an Aries. So yeah, I got mine. Did. So this what happened. So I climb in the window. No, I hopped over the fence. I told him like, okay, we gotta hop over the fence. Then we gonna like run past the camera and climb through the window. So that's what happened. That's what we did. Actually, we went through the house. Yeah, we went inside the house. Yeah. We went inside the house. And we went inside the house and then basically it was just like I made sure that when I had went in, I had turned all the lights off and stuff like that. So we went inside the house and then we was just, we went to the room, my room, the penthouse suite, with the only penthouse that's like in the house for real. We went in my room and I closed the door. And basically, we just started like, taking our clothes off and stuff. And this is something else that pissed me off. I don't know what y'all DL dudes got going on where y'all feel like y'all can't take all y'all clothes off or something like that. But you're taking the clothes off. With me, I don't know. You're getting... No. I don't know why DL dudes feel like they gotta only keep their pants on or something like that. Like, what? That don't make no sense. Baby, I want to touch your whole body. Let me get into it. Oh. So, yeah. So, I forced him to take his clothes off. I ain't really forced him, but, like, I just was like, take everything off. I want to touch you. So that's what I did. That's what we did. I touched him. Like, fuck, like, that's what happened. Like, don't force my hand. So yeah, me and him, we was just like, touching on each other and stuff like that. We'll do like, normal shit. I'm really feeling this way. Like, I'm like giving him the guap 3000, 1400, 360. Baby, I'm doing all the nips and tricks and nips. And baby, when I tell you I could bop it, twist it, pull it. When I say I was just doing all of the above, answering all the questions. Yes, all of the above. When I tell you, and then I'm finna get into it. We put the condom on. Then I'm just like I'm halfway finna like be able to take, and I'm like like when I tell you we just got started. And my brother walked in the house. when I say I was so scared of my life. Like, I wasn't scared because it's like, what he gonna do? But basically, he was just sitting in the living room, right? And I was like, that's my brother. And he was like, oh shit. And basically, we was trying to take the screen off the window, right? But apparently, the screen just was not budging. So why this nigga damn near finna break my window? Like, he kicking the screen and stuff like that, putting a hole in it. Like, this boy was so scared. Like, and bro, when I tell you, like, I'm trying to help him take it off because it's like, I don't know what's finna go down. I don't know if my brother finna like record and show my parents because they on a trip and they want my brother to monitor the house and stuff like that. So I don't know what's going on for real. But that's basically what was going on. We took the screen off. I didn't realize that when I was doing all this, I think I made a mistake. No, this what happened. I had brought some lotion just in case we like decided that we was just gonna like, you know, do it in a car. You know, because it's like, why not? Like, I want to know what it feel like to do it in a Benz. You know what I'm saying? So we had basically like just went to the car and stuff like that. And I miss him. I just miss him. Like, oh, like, why did he cut me off? Like, just because I'm a little delusional, like, spin the block. Like, why am I even thinking about you right now? Like, oh my gosh. Like, he got a hold on me. Like, this was like a long time ago. This was prom, the day before prom. Oh my gosh. Like, I just don't understand why dudes just, I can't with this life. I can't live in this world like this. Okay, back up. Okay, so to skip all the bull, we went back to the car and we were sitting in the car and we was like, you know, finishing our conversation. And basically, we was just finishing our conversation and stuff like that. And my mom had called me. My mommy called. She was like, what you doing? And I was like, I'm in my room. And she was like, oh, you got the lights off? And I was like, yeah. And it was FaceTime. And when I tell you the boy right next to me should listen to the conversation because it's like, in his mind, he know, like, he not finna get no play. So I'm just like, all right. I know I'm not finna get no play either because, like, everybody keep bothering me when I'm trying to get some play. Like, I just don't understand what's going on. Like, I'm dead serious finna get in trouble and, like, I don't care. If I know I'm finna get in trouble, I'm finna go all out. I'm finna go do my big one. Okay? When I say I don't care, point me to somebody that cares. Because I don't. Big bad. I'm the big bad wolf to the full moon, y'all. Like, when I say I do not care. But anyway, so basically, me and this boy, because he's not a man, he's a boy. And I was a boy too. No, I was a girl. I was a princess. That's what I was. But yeah, so me and this boy, we just like, we already accepted the fact that we both not gonna get no play because my people just do too much. And he swear he was gonna get jumped on my brother. Like, I wasn't gonna let that happen, baby. Real fucking writer die. But yeah, bro, if this net. Okay, but anyway, let me finish the story because it seemed like even ugh. My mama had called my phone and I was like, yeah, I'm in the dark, this and that with the woo. She was like, oh, turn the light on. Hmm? Turn a light on? What you mean? What is that? Like, so basically, I put the phone on airplane mode and I went back to talking to my man. Because it's like, what you thought you was finna start? And it's like, for some reason, I just could not do anything with this boy. Like, I just don't understand why they wanted to stop me so bad. Like, but anywho, like now since I'm thinking about it, I feel like when stuff like that happens, it really means that like it's something about him that like I just was not supposed to get into. But I'm young and I really just want pleasure. But it's like, at the time I'm young, like I just want to experience pleasure. Like it feel like I'm feeling good. I think he feeling. Because in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, I'm feeling good. I think he feeling good. So it's like, in my mind, I'm just thinking like, yeah, like I'm gonna get mine. And, this and that. But like, I don't know. I guess it was something about him that like, I just was not supposed to like dibble and dabble with. I don't know. That's what they saying. But yeah, who knows? Maybe he was like low key a psychopath or something like that. Or something. I don't know. You just never know. But yeah, so we didn't get a chance to do anything. We said our goodbyes and this and that with you. Why? Okay, so this is when I had got in trouble and he wound up putting bars on my window. So after prom night, I wound up like, no, okay, so it was the next day after, because the night before I was already mad because I ain't get no play. So I did get play, but it was kind of like poo. Like, it wasn't play, it was like poo. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I went back in the window, passed to my brother, and he wasn't even looking at me. Like, he was just mad. And in my mind, I'm thinking, like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care at all. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck. I got mine. That's all I gotta say. I win, you lose. But yeah, so that's what happened. I passed him up, looked him up and down because it's like, I'm gonna try to stop me from getting played. Yeah, okay. But anywho, I looked him up and down, went about my business. And that was that. And I went to bed, already mad. I called my mama back. And I really didn't want to, but I did because I love her and I respect her, even though she stopped me from getting played. I love you, Ma. But for real, like, I'm just trying to get mine. You got yours. You not finna stop me from getting mine. But yeah, so this what happened. Um, yeah, so I called her back and was like, oh yeah, like, I'm just chilling in my room, whoop-de-woo. And then it was like, oh, okay, this and that with you. And I was like, love you, this and that with you. And then we just went by our day. And this and that. I went to sleep, woke up the next day. It was prom night. I didn't go to prom because I felt like it was cliche and like the tux was too expensive. So me and my friends, we had went to we went on a vacation. We didn't go to Biloxi because everybody else was going to Biloxi, but like we had wound up just going on a vacation. That's for another story time. But yeah, so we went on a vacation and basically we was just like, cooling and stuff like that. We was drinking, partying, twerking, throwing it. Why? When I say it was all there, like, yeah. So I come back home to the most craziest stuff in the world. I go to school. I'm like at the bus stop going to school, and he was like, "Oh, why the screen off the window?" And I was like, "I don't know." Like I had a whole attitude at all. I was like, "I don't know." And then I had went on a bus, and I didn't realize until I came back home that the bottle of lotion was next to the window. The screen and a bottle of lotion was next to the window. I'm so stupid. Like, Like, he know I was throwing down. When I say the window looked so crazy, it's like the booty bandit like really just came in my house and took me, snatched me up. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, next thing you know, I just see my dad. He's just banging on the window like bow 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 with with some I don't even know what it was. Oh, like a hammer or like, and then I just said, "Ching!" And I'm like, is that a hammer in a it's not a saw. What is they called? Oh yeah, electrical screwdriver or something like that. It was a screwdriver and it was just like spin real fast and stuff. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. So don't like try to play me like I'm stupid. So yeah. Basically, I'm just here. And after he was done, cause like he always like be building stuff around the house and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. So I kind of lost track of like what he was building. Like, it probably was another room. Like, who knows? But anywho, so basically, I go outside, and next thing you know, I see bars on the window, and I'm like, wow, two can play that game. And it's like, I was just so irritated by that. I think like when I had went over there, like, cause I don't live with my parents no more, because like, I don't know, they should be trying to like control me too much. And it's like, I'm a free spirit. I'm a free bird. I gotta get mine. It's like, I gotta do things how I'm gonna do it. I can't do it how everybody else gonna do it. I'm doing me. Like, I don't need nobody telling me nothing else. Period. Period, poo. But I love them though. Like, I love them to the max. Love my parents to the max. But I gotta do it how I do it. Somebody text me. Not talking about nothing. If you're not talking about money, I don't want to talk. But yeah, so basically, yeah. He put bars on the window. And I got in trouble. And then he took my door off. Like, dang, is you gonna take the window off too? Like, but yeah, he took my door off. He was so mad. Cause it's like, around that time, I think I had came out anyway. Or did I come out? I don't know. Did I come out? I think I did. But yeah, he was mad. He was so mad. I would never understand how he felt. Because like, at the end of the day, I'm just so glad I got my experience. But, I don't know. All praise to him. I hope he forgives me. But yeah, that's basically the end of the story. And it was pretty hectic. It was pretty tragic. It was scary. But who am I? I'm just the boy. But yeah, so that's what happened. Yeah. So, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It was like a breath of fresh air, really, like telling this story, like, you know, having this story time, because like I just hold it in for like a long time, and it's like I just felt like I could never talk about it because I knew the boy was like always watching my stuff. Like, he even texts me from my TikTok. Like, he seen my, like, I'll always show up on his TikTok, and he probably watched my YouTube. But at this point, I don't even care no more, because it's like, you could keep that DL stuff over there. I don't care no more. Leave me alone. All y'all DLs need to leave me alone. If you're not finna marry me, don't text me. Period. But yeah, make sure go about y'all business. Mwah! I'm just playing. But yeah, so this is for all my girlies. I love you so much. You don't need anything outside of yourself to make you happy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's like the end of the video. I hope you liked it. Please comment what story times y'all want me to do next. Some Q&As. Cause like, I honestly don't talk about myself. Like, I just be trying to be cute and be like a personality, but yeah, my life is pretty crazy. Now since I'm thinking about it, like my life is really like interesting. Like it is. But yeah. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. And I just want everybody to remember that this is your world and I'm just living in it. Mwah.